Welcome in, everyone, on this dreary Friday morning here in central Indiana. We are at Plainfield High School in Plainfield, Indiana, for Game 1 of the Plainfield Winter Classic between the Plainfield Lady Quakers and the New Pal Lady Dragons. Hello again, everybody. I'm Steve Hartley along with Steve Hunter, spinning the dials for us here this morning. We'll have 3 ball games for you today. 10 o'clock matchup, of course, as I mentioned earlier, features Plainfield against New Pal, and then Game 2 will be Roncalli against Greensburg. So 2 great ball games. The Roncalli-Greensburg ball game will be around 11:30, and then we'll have the championship for you at 7 o'clock here tonight. So plenty of holiday tournament action from around the area. We'll have scores and updates throughout the afternoon and into tonight as we get set for basketball here at Plainfield High School. Let's go through the starting lineups. First of all, for New Pal, Isabella Gizzi, a 5'8 senior, averaging 23.5 points and 5.7 rebounds a ball game. Isabella is coached by her mom, Sarah. Isabella broke her mom's career scoring record, just a couple of weeks ago. Vivian Miller, a 5'5 junior, averaging 9.9 points and 2.4 rebounds a ball game. Tyler Whitaker, 5'4 sophomore, averaging 2.5 points and 2.4 rebounds a ball game. Allie Blum, 5'6 junior, averaging 8.6 points and 5.8 rebounds a ball game. And Sadie Eubanks, a 5'9 freshman, averaging 3.6 points and 4.1 rebounds a ball game. Before we go any further, we're going to pause for our national anthem. Our national anthem here at Plainfield High School. And let's give you the starting lineups now for the Lady Quakers. Peyton Benge, a 6'1 junior, averaging 16.1 points and 8.5 rebounds a ball game. Berkeley Williams, a 5'6 freshman, averaging 12.2 points and 4.3 rebounds a game. Ellison Stewart, a 5'6 sophomore, averaging 4.9 points and 4.2 rebounds a ball game. Morgan Barnes, a 5'5 sophomore, averaging 4.6 points and 4.2 rebounds a ball game. And Jaden Heffley, a 5'6 senior. We'll be back with play-by-play action after we pause for this on IndianaHighSchoolSports.com.
Universal Roofing and Exteriors is a family-owned and operated business, providing care and honest service for over 30 years. Universal has always been a little bit different. Their certified and trained employees don't just provide excellent work at a fair low price. They care about their customers, simply providing great customer service. Quality, honesty, dependability. That's Universal Roofing and Exteriors. Call us today at 317-257-0779.
Well, back at Plainfield High School, we're getting set for basketball between these two ball clubs. New Pal comes into the contest at 7-7 on the season. Plainfield at 5-8. Plainfield coached by Kurt Benj. New Pal, as I mentioned earlier, Sarah Gizzy in her 6th year. She is 92-46 at the school. So Benj will jump it up for Plainfield. And we're getting set for basketball. Tip is up and controlled by Plainfield. We are high above the court, by the way. So we'll do our best to keep tabs of everybody. Here's Ellie Stewart in backcourt. Here's Berkeley Williams, the freshman. Fans it outside. That's Ellie Stewart, and she traveled. Early turnover by Plainfield, just underway here in quarter number 1. No score. New Pal will have the basketball. And that's Isabella Gizzy, leading scorer for the team. Definitely a Miss Indiana basketball candidate. The southpaw. She fires it to Vivian Miller. Miller to Blum. Miller with a 3, and she drilled it. Vivian Miller's on the board with her first bucket. She has 3 points. She shoots 29% from 3. Full court pressure applied now by New Pal. And over there on the far side, Berkeley Williams was double teamed, and she stepped on the out of bounds line. And New Pal will get the ball back with 7:16 to play here in the quarter. Lady Dragons with an early 3-0 lead. Here's Gizzy. And backcourt to Blum. Ball knocked away, and it's retained by the Lady Dragons. Blum will launch from 3, and she drilled it. 2 back-to-back threes, and it's a quick 6-0 lead. Here's a turnover by Plainfield. 2 in a row. Gizzy gets the basketball back with 6:45 to play in the quarter. The winner will meet the winner of Roncalli and Greensburg. Vivian Miller to Blum, tied up there. Miller launches another 3. It is short, and the rebound comes away to Berkeley Williams. Here comes the freshman. Freshman averaging 12.2 points a ball game. She drives inside on Miller and is shut off there. And she'll set it up once again. Today's ball game brought to you by Universal Roofing and Exteriors. Visit Universal at universalrfg.com. We have an off-the-ball foul. Looks like that personal foul is going to go against Peyton Benj. That'll be her first team foul in Plainfield here in the half. She set a pick on Gizzy and was moving just a tad. There's Gizzy with the basketball. Top of the circle of Whitaker, who swings it over to Miller. Gizzy, guarded there by Ellie Stewart. Vivian Miller. Inside feed, that's Sadie Eubanks, and we've got a whistle. Eubanks was tied up, and the possession arrow favors New Pal. Gizzy will inbound underneath the bucket with just under 6 minutes of play here in the quarter. They have an early 6-0 lead on a pair of threes. Gizzy launches from 3. It won't go. Rebound comes away to Benj. She outlets it to Berkeley Williams, and here come the Lady Quakers. Williams handles the ball very nicely for a freshman. With all the games that we've been doing, here's Benj launching from 18. She got it. Peyton Benj is on the board with her first 2. It's now a 6-2 lead for New Pal. Benj averages 16.1 a ball game. We have a double dribble called here on the near side against Allie Blum. A lot of freshmen starting in many games that we've done, which really tells you a lot about the talent level that we have here in Central Indiana, particularly with girls basketball. We'll have scores again from around the area. Visit us on Twitter as well. Follow us at INDHS Sports. Here come the Lady Quakers. That's Jaden Heffley. She loses the basketball. And Vivian Miller saved it for New Pal, but Heffley knocked it out of bounds, and the Lady Dragons will get it back again with 5:11 to go. New Pal averages 51.1 points a ball game. They only shoot 28% from three-point range, and ironically enough, they nailed a pair of threes to open up the ball game. Here comes Vivian Miller, bounces underneath the Eubanks, who lays it up and in. Eubanks has 2, and the Lady Dragons are back up by 6, 8-2 here in the early going. Here's Benj. She drives baseline, tosses it here on the near side. That's Jaden Heffley from long range. A long 2 there for Heffley. Her first 2. Lady Quakers back within 4 now. Here's Eubanks. Fans it back outside. Blum, long range. She nailed it! Allie Blum with her second 3, and Kurt Benj wants timeout with 4:28 to play. In the first quarter, it's New Pal by 7.
Looking for training that makes a difference? Then Genesis Sports Performance is for you. Whether you're a grade school, high school, or college athlete, or just looking to get back into shape, Genesis has customized programs providing rapid gains in strength and conditioning, speed and agility. Genesis features a 7,000 square foot facility with state-of-the-art weight room and huge turf surface. Call Genesis at 386-7459 or visit them at genesissportsperformance.com.
Back at Plainfield High School, the Plainfield Winter Classic. Game 1 between Plainfield and New Pal. And New Pal with the 7-point lead, 11-4 with 4:26 to play here in the quarter. You live by the 3, you can die by the 3, and New Pal's drilled 3 here in the first period. Allie Blum with a pair. Here come the Lady Quakers with the basketball. It's Berkeley Williams. Full court pressure applied by New Pal. Berkeley double teamed by Gizzy and Tyler Whitaker. They break the pressure. Here's Heffley underneath. She throws it away. Heffley was looking for Ellie Stewart, and they couldn't connect. And the Lady Dragons will take over with 4:10 to go. New Pal shooting 37% from the field. Plainfield 35. Here's Isabella Gizzy. She drives inside, looks for help. Shut off there by Ellie Stewart. Here comes Allie Blum. Inside to Eubanks. She's shut off there by Benj. Long bomb in the air by Blum. Won't go, and the rebound comes away to Plainfield. Here's Berkeley Williams. Off the feed from Morgan Barnes. Heffley lobs it inside to Benj. Drives on Eubanks. Left hand. Shot is good, and a foul. Sadie Eubanks will pick up her first personal foul, the first team foul on New Pal. And Peyton Benj will go to the line with an opportunity to convert the three-point play. Benj is 67% free thrower on the year. She drills it. Benj has 3. And once again, the Lady Quakers are within 4 at 11-7. 3:30 to go here in the quarter. Here's Gizzy. Working on Stewart. And we've got a whistle. Looks like the personal foul will go against Ellie Stewart. That'll be her first. Second team foul on Plainfield here in the half. New Pal will get the basketball. Gizzy to inbound underneath the bucket. Gizzy looking for help. She had a season-high 33 points against Whiteland. Inside here is Sadie Eubanks. She stripped of the basketball, goes out of bounds, and New Pal will get it once again. Gizzy had season-high 33 points against Whiteland. Check that, 35 points against Shelbyville season-high. She had 5 threes. Here's Eubanks. Gizzy looks to launch a 3. Can't find that one. Here's Miller for 3. Her shot is short. Rebound comes away to Ellie Stewart. Stewart will drive it across the timeline with 3 minutes to go here in the quarter. Inside feed. Morgan Barnes can't hit it. And the rebound comes away to Gizzy. Pulls up the free throw stripe and got the roll. Gizzy with her first 2 points. And the Lady Dragons up 13-7 with 2:45 to play. Here's Morgan Barnes. She breaks the timeline. Tosses in the corner to Benj. Here's Berkeley Williams. Dishes to Ellie Stewart. Inside feed to Williams. One dribble. She can't find the handle. Gizzy comes away with the loose ball. Gizzy drives, and her pass is knocked out of bounds by Benj. And New Pal will get it back with 2:23 to go. Ella Holman checking into the basketball game for the first time. She'll replace, check that, that's Ambry Corbin. She'll replace Jaden Heffley. Here's Gizzy, and she pushed off. First personal foul on Isabella Gizzy. second team foul as Kendall Holman will check into the basketball game for the first time here today, and she replaces Ellie Stewart. Morgan Barnes with the basketball. Plainfield trailing 13-7 with 2:10 to go. Here's Berkeley Williams. She drives inside, lays it up and in. Nice drive by Williams, her first bucket of the ball game. Lady Quakers within 4 again at 13-9, just under 2 minutes to play. Long bomb there by Blum is no good. Rebound comes away to Eubanks, and New Pal will reset. Blum launches another three. No good. Benj with the rebound. Outlets it to Berkeley Williams. Here come the Lady Quakers. She drives the paint, and she is stripped of the basketball, but Vivian Miller will pick up the personal. Her first, third team foul on New Pal here in the half. Berkeley Williams will go to the line shooting 2. 71% free thrower on the year. And she got the roll on her first. She'll have another. Williams had a season-high 19 points against Terre Haute South earlier this season. Peyton Benj checks out in favor of Caroline Pugh. Ellie Stewart comes back in, replacing Morgan Barnes. So Kurt Benj going to his bench late here in the first quarter. Williams will have another. She has 3 on the morning. And she misses the second one, and Gizzy comes away with the rebound for New Pal. She fires it up court. Here comes Blum to Gizzy. Gizzy drives, and we're going to have a whistle and a personal foul going against Plainfield. That'll be the Lady Quakers' third. Embry Corbin picking up her first personal foul. Non-shooting foul, so the Lady Dragons will inbound underneath their bucket. Here's Vivian Miller. Finds Blum, fires from 15, got it. Allie Blum with 8, including a pair of threes. And New Pal is back up by 5 at 15-10 with a minute 15 to play here in the quarter. Here comes Berkeley Williams. Dishes to Holman, and she got it. Nice feed from Williams, and Kendall Holman picks up her first 2. 15-12. New Pal with a 3-point advantage, just under a minute to play in the quarter. Today's ball game brought to you by Genesis Sports Performance. Visit Genesis at genesissportsperformance.com. Here comes Isabella Gizzy, and she drives. She can't get the bucket, and the rebound comes away to Caroline Pugh. Here come the Lady Quakers. Ellie Stewart. She's stripped of the basketball by Tyler Whitaker. Goes out of bounds. They'll stop the clock with 33.1 to go. Peyton Benj will come back in for the Lady Quakers. She'll replace Caroline Pugh. Today's ball game brought to you by Greg Hubler Ford. Visit Greg Hubler Ford at www.greghublerford.com. And we have an inside foul as Kendall Holman tried to go inside to Peyton Benj. Personal foul is going to go against Sadie Eubanks. That'll be her second. 4th team foul on New Pal here in the half with 32.8 to go. There's Berkeley Williams for 3. Her shot is long. Loose ball goes out of bounds, and New Pal will get it back. Pugh comes back in, replacing Benj. Sadie Eubanks with 2 personal fouls right now for New Pal. Only player in the ballgame with foul trouble. 20 seconds to go. Here's Isabella Gizzy. Gizzy going to hold for one shot, it appears. Gizzy with 13, with 10. And we have a foul there. That's going to go against Caroline Pugh. Pugh picking up her first personal foul. Stops the clock with 9.4 to go. 4th team foul on the Lady Quakers. Here's Gizzy. 8 seconds to go here in the quarter. 7 with 6. She loses control of the basketball, and she's fouled. Ellie Stewart picking up her first personal foul, the 5th team foul. So a couple of quick fouls here by the Lady Quakers as Morgan Barnes checks back in, replacing Ellie Stewart. Stewart checks out with 2 personals. 4.4 to go. Gizzy to inbound. She does so to Vivian Miller. Miller drives inside. The ball goes out of bounds, and with 0.3 seconds to go, Plainfield will get the ball back. They trail it by 3. That's the end of the first quarter of play with the score. It's New Pal 15, Plainfield 12 on IndianaHighSchoolSports.com.
Drive home your new Kia from the all-new Ray Skillman Northeast Kia on Shadeland Avenue. We have brand new Kias arriving daily.
Plus, we have a huge selection of certified pre-owned vehicles to choose from.
And payments as low as $199 a month.
We service all makes and models.
And we'll buy your old car on the spot. Right, Oscar?
Y hablamos español.
Come see us at the all-new Ray Skillman Northeast Kia on Shadeland Avenue.
It's not just a car dealership for me. This is my dealership.
Just minutes from anywhere in Indy. Or online at rayskillmanshadeland.com.
Hi, I'm Steve Hartley, owner and founder of High Gear Marketing, a digital advertising company focusing on data to help businesses improve market share and drive new customers. Are you tired with the lack of accountability from your current vendors? Are you frustrated with your return on investment? Well, my program is different. You actually don't pay unless you sell something. High Gear Marketing takes all the risk. You have zero to lose. If you're interested, text me at 317-523-4100.
Well, back at Plainfield High School for the Girls Plainfield Winter Basketball Classic between Plainfield and New Pal. And New Pal with a 15-12 lead. We have a fresh 8 on the clock. Halftime, we'll have some scores from around the area as they roll in, along with unofficial statistics. Here's Berkeley Williams from 3, and she got it. Berkeley Williams with their first 3. She has 6, and we're deadlocked at 15 apiece, so 7:40 to go in the half. Here's Isabella Gizzi. Tyler Whitaker back to Gizzi. Vivian Miller. Allie Blum, she has a pair of 3s. As the Lady Dragons nailed 3 3-pointers in the first quarter. Long bomb there by Miller. She got it. Miller with her second 3. She has 6. Lady Dragons back up by 3. Here's Ambry Corbin across the timeline to Kendall Homan. Inside feed to Corbin. Here's Peyton Benj. Fires from 19. Drilled it. Peyton Benj has 5. And just like that, Plainfield back within 1 at 18-17. Here's Gizzi. Wants the 3. Here's Miller. Back outside. Blum launches a long bomb, and she can't get the roll. Rebound comes away to Peyton Benj. Here's Berkeley Williams. Dishes it to Ambry Corbin. Here's Williams once again. She'll drive the paint. She'll lay it up, and she got it! Williams lays it up. She's fouled. And she picks up point number 8. Personal foul is going to go against Allie Blum. That'll be her first and the 5th team foul on New Pal here in the half. Berkeley go to the line. She's 1 of 2. 71% free thrower on the year. And Williams can't get it to go. The ball's knocked out of bounds, and New Pal will get it. Ball went off of Kendall Homan, and New Pal will get it once again. This morning's ball game brought to you by Universal Roofing and Exteriors. Visit Universal at universalrfg.com or give Rob or Sam Uri a call at 317-257-0779. Here's Vivian Miller. Long bomb in the air, won't go, and the rebound comes away to Homan. Good position there by the sophomore. Kendall Homan with the basketball to Benj. Benj working on Sadie Eubanks. Bounce pass underneath, is stolen away. Here comes Isabella Gizzi. Gizzi drives the length of the court. She's fouled from behind. Looks like Morgan Barnes will pick up the personal. Barnes will pick up her first. That'll be the 6th team foul on Plainfield. Jaden Heffley comes back in the ball game, replacing Kendall Homan. So the Lady Quakers on the floor with Benj, Williams, as New Pal nails that one, courtesy of Sadie Banks. She has 4. And the Lady Dragons are back within 1 at 20-19. And we've got to travel. So a couple of unforced turnovers by Plainfield. As Kylie Baranek checks in for the first time for New Pal. She replaces Tyler Whitaker. Baranek, a 5'6" sophomore, averaging 2.5 points and 2.5 rebounds a ball game. 5:20 to go here in the half. It's a 1-point New Pal lead. Here's Miller. She throws it out of bounds. Ball was tipped by Ambry Corbin. Benj, Williams, Corbin, Heffley, and Homan on the court for Plainfield. Here's Isabella Gizzi. Been quiet, only 2 points, but she can score at will. 5:05 to go in the half. Here's Vivian Miller. Baranek. She gives it to Eubanks. Long bomb in the air by Miller. Her shot is strong. Loose ball comes away to Morgan Barnes. She loses it, and Gizzi comes away with it for New Pal. Here's Gizzi. Pulls up. Can't find her shot. She'll set it up once again. Gizzi drives. She traveled. Nope, they're going to call a jump ball, and the possession arrow is going to favor New Pal. Ellie Stewart comes back into the ball game. She replaces Morgan Barnes. Stewart, a 5'6" sophomore, averaging 4.9 points and 4.2 rebounds a ball game. 4:40 to play. It's a 1-point New Pal lead. And here's a travel on Allie Blum. Barnes had a season-high 17 points against Tri-West earlier in the year. She had 4 threes. 4:35 to go. New Pal 20, Plainfield 19. Here's Berkeley Williams to Peyton Benj. She drives baseline, pulls up from 12. Her shot got the rim, and she got the roll and went in. Benj has 7. And just like that, Plainfield up by 1, now 21-20. Here's Isabella Gizzi. She's guarded there by Berkeley Williams. Launches a long 3, bangs in. Gizzi with her first 3, she has 5. And the Lady Dragons pull ahead by 2, 23-21. Just under 4 minutes to go here in the half. Here's Stewart inside to Benj, working on Sadie Eubanks. Ellie Stewart bounces the ball out of bounds. It went off of Vivian Miller. And Plainfield will get the ball back with 3:48 to go. They trail it by 2. Williams inbounds, long bomb in the air, and she doesn't get it. Rebound comes away to Plainfield, and Peyton Benj is fouled going up for the layup. Benj took the feed from Ambry Corbin, and she was fouled. Vivian Miller picks up foul number 2, and that is a 6th-team foul on New Pal here in the half. Benj on the line shooting 2, 67% free thrower on the season. Drills her first. She'll have one more. Substitutions, Morgan Barnes comes back in for Plainfield. Vivian Miller checks out. Ella Holman checks in for New Pal. Benj drills shot number 2. She's got 9 to lead all scorers. And what do we have here? Sarah Gizzi is going to call timeout for New Pal. With that, we'll take a timeout. We're deadlocked at 23 on IndianaHighSchoolSports.com.
I bought a 2020 Kia Telluride. It's amazing. I love how spacious it is. I can fit all of my children in there as well as all of my signs for my job. The customer experience here is top notch. They are super quick, get me in, whether it's an oil change or anything else, and make sure that I am well taken care of.
It's been a quick half, 3:42 to go in this one. Game 1 of the Plainfield Winter Classic between Plainfield and New Pal. We're deadlocked at 23 points. Today's ball game brought to you by Universal Roofing and Exteriors. They put a Put gutters and a new roof on my house, and the curb appeal is spectacular. Reach out to Rob or Sam Urey at 317-257-0779. By Genesis Sports Performance. Visit Genesis at genesissportsperformance.com. And by Greg Hubler Ford. Up there in Muncie, Greg's got a couple of stores. He's got a Chevrolet store down in Canby, a Hyundai store right next to Ford in Muncie, and also a Buick GMC store in Marion. Here's Isabella Gizzi, all-time leading scorer for the New Pal Lady Dragons. She loses the basketball. Morgan Barnes comes away with it. She runs it across the timeline with the left hand. Here's Jaden Heffley. Her pass is knocked away. Sadie Eubanks comes away with it for New Pal. She lays it up with the right hand. It doesn't go. Peyton Benj with the rebound for the Lady Quakers. Here comes Ellie Stewart. She gives it to Holman. Check that, Ambry Corbin. We are really high. It's tough to see at times. Corbin. Here's Peyton Benj, met there by Eubanks with 3 minutes to play. Here in the half, we're tied at 23. Game 2 will feature Ron Colley against Greensburg. Greensburg just had their 5-game winning streak snapped last night at the hands of Danville. Here's a long three by Stewart, won't go. Gizzi with the rebound for New Pal. Met there at the time stripe by Corbin. 2:35 to go, deadlocked at 23. Blum for three, won't go. Barnes with the rebound. Come the Lady Quakers on the attack. Bounces underneath, Corbin puts it up, won't go, and a foul. Looks like that one may go against Isabella Gizzi. If so, that'll be foul number 2. And it will. And Plainfield will now be in the bonus for the rest of the half. So Gizzi and Miller and Eubanks, each with 2 personal fouls for the Lady Dragons. As Corbin drills her first, she'll have another. Corbin is only 6 of 10 from the free throw stripe. Well, now she's 7 of 11. She'll have one more. And she got the roll. Corbin with 2. And she checks out in favor of Berkeley Williams with 2:27 to play. And Plainfield now with a 2-point lead at 25-23. Gizzi will walk it across the timeline. She's been quiet, 5 points. New Pal has drilled 5 threes here in the first half. Here's Allie Blum. Long bomb there by Eubanks, won't go. And the ball goes out of bounds, and Plainfield will get it with 2:07 to go. Follow us on Twitter at INDHS Sports. Put a lot of great information, game recaps, and we'll have more game recaps throughout the day from last night. Our Butler sports journalism major Nick Orr is on Christmas break, so he's taking a break for another couple of days. Nick, we miss you. I miss you. I've got to do all the recaps. Here comes Isabella Gizzi. Uncontested left-handed layup is good. Gizzi now with 7. And we're deadlocked again at 25 with a minute 35 to play here in the half. Here's Peyton Benj underneath on the feed, and she can't get the roll there. Eubanks with the rebound. Here come the Lady Dragons. Allie Blum. She'll pull up from 13. Her shot is long. Loose ball comes away to Ellie Stewart. Stewart races it across the timeline. She'll slow it up. Peyton Benj met there by Sadie Eubanks. Chest pass left side. Here's Ellie Stewart. Morgan Barnes. Man-to-man defense employed by New Pal. Benj lobs it inside to Stewart. Berkeley Williams, she drives around Holman, and she's fouled. Ella Holman will pick up her first personal foul. The 8th team foul on New Pal here in the half. Berkeley Williams will go to the line. She is 1 of 3 from the stripe here this morning. She'll have a pair of shots. And her first one's in. She'll have another. Caroline Pugh comes back in the ballgame for Plainfield, replacing Peyton Benj. Tyler Whitaker comes in, replacing Eubanks. So Eubanks checks out with a pair of fouls and 2 points. Peyton Benj with 9 points. Ellie Stewart, the only Lady Quaker in foul trouble. She has 2 as Berkeley Williams gets set to shoot her second, and she got it. Williams with 10. Plainfield leading it by a pair, 27-25 with under a minute to play. Here's Isabella Gizzi. Gizzi working in backcourt. See if they go for one. Here comes Gizzi. Shut off there by Caroline Pugh. Fires right at lane to Bloom. Back to Gizzi. She drives, fires up a short left-hander, won't go. Rebound comes away to Morgan Barnes. 25 seconds to play. Here's Berkeley Williams, and Kurt Benj says one shot. Here's Berkeley Williams, the freshman, met there by Ella Holman. 10 seconds to go now. Williams makes her move. She drives. Long bomb in the air by Stewart, won't go. And the rebound comes away to Pugh. She puts it back up and can't get the roll, and that's the end of the first half of play. With the score, it's Plainfield 27, New Pal 25 on IndianaHighSchoolSports.com.
Universal Roofing and Exteriors is a family-owned and operated business, providing care and honest service for over 30 years. Universal has always been a little bit different. Their certified and trained employees don't just provide excellent work at a fair low price. They care about their customers, simply providing great customer service. Quality, honesty, dependability. That's Universal Roofing and Exteriors. Call us today at 317-257-0779.
Hi, I'm Steve Hartley, owner and founder of High Gear Marketing, a digital advertising company focusing on data to help businesses improve market share and drive new customers. Are you tired with the lack of accountability from your current vendors? Are you frustrated with your return on investment? Well, my program is different. You actually don't pay unless you sell something. High Gear Marketing takes all the risk. You have zero to lose. If you're interested, text me at 317-523-4100.
Looking for training that makes a difference? Then Genesis Sports Performance is for you. Whether you're a grade school, high school, or college athlete, or just looking to get back into shape, Genesis has customized programs providing rapid gains in strength and conditioning, speed and agility. Genesis features a 7,000 square foot facility with state-of-the-art weight room and huge turf surface. Call Genesis at 386-7459 or visit them at genesissportsperformance.com.
I drive a 2022 Telluride Nightfall Edition. I love it. So when we found out we were having twins, we knew we needed a bigger car with a third row. So the Telluride with the captain's chairs fits perfectly with our family. It gets great gas mileage. Actually, we went to Holiday World and got averaged about 29 miles a gallon. I like the lane keep assist because sometimes kids can distract you and you're not noticing what you're doing, and it beeps at you if you are getting too close to the lines. Ray Skillman Kia is my store. I'll never go to any other store. Can you say, I love Kia?
Kia.
Say, I love Kia.
Kia.
Yay!
Well, back at Plainfield High School in Plainfield, Indiana, home of the Plainfield Lady Quakers, where they are hosting the annual Winter Classic. In Game 1, we have Plainfield and New Pal, where the Lady Quakers hold a 27-25 lead at the half. Game 2 will feature Ron Colley and Greensburg, and that'll be at around 11:30, so say 20, 30 minutes after this one. And then we'll have the championship ball game tonight around 7 o'clock. Game 1 versus Game 2. Let's go over some scoring. First of all, for Plainfield, they were led in scoring by freshman Berkeley Williams with 10 points. Peyton Benj had 9. Ambry Corbin with a pair on free throws. Jaden Heffley had 2 points, and Kendall Holman also with 2. Plainfield's free throw shooting really was beneficial, particularly in the second half, where they were 6 of 7 from the stripe. The Lady Quakers 7 of 10 from the free throw line in the first half of play. Berkeley Williams 3 of 5 from the line. Peyton Benj was 3 of 3, and Ambry Corbin was 2 for 2. For New Pal, they were led in scoring by Allie Blum with 8 points, all those coming in the first quarter play. She had a pair of threes. Isabella Gizzi with 7 points, Vivian Miller with 6, and Sadie Eubanks with 4. New Pal drilled 5 threes in the first half of play, and this is a ball club that averages 28% from behind the arc. So again, we're at halftime, 6:24 to go here, remaining in the half. And today's ball game, of course, brought to you by Universal Roofing and Exteriors. Visit Universal at universalrfg.com or give Rob or Sam Uri a call at 317-257-0779. And by Genesis Sports Performance. Visit Graham Wilkerson and Dale Speckman over there at Genesis. GenesisSportsPerformance.com. They're in the process of opening up a new location at 96 and Michigan Road over on the northwest side of Indianapolis. Go to their website, GenesisSportsPerformance.com. Hit the button. You get 50% off your first month membership at their new location. 50% off is pretty doggone good. And today's ball game brought to you by Greg Hubler Ford. www.greghublerford. Greg and Matt Lowmiller do a heck of a job running that operation. Greg has a Chevy store down in Canby, a Hyundai store right next to Ford, and a Buick GMC store up in Marion. And folks, they've got inventory, so visit GregHublerFord.com. Here we're at halftime where Plainfield holds a 2-point lead over New Pal.
Looking for training that makes a difference? Then Genesis Sports Performance is for you. Whether you're a grade school, high school, or college athlete, or just looking to get back into shape, Genesis has customized programs providing rapid gains in strength and conditioning, speed and agility. Genesis features a 7,000 square foot facility with state-of-the-art weight room and huge turf surface. Call Genesis at 386-7459 or visit them at GenesisSportsPerformance.com.
Drive home your new Kia from the all-new Ray Skillman Northeast Kia on Shadeland Avenue. We have brand new Kias arriving daily.
Plus, we have a huge selection of certified pre-owned vehicles to choose from.
And payments as low as $199 a month.
We service all makes and models.
And we'll buy your old car on the spot, right, Oscar?
Y hablamos español.
Come see us at the all-new Ray Skillman Northeast Kia on Shadeland Avenue.
It's not just a car dealership for me. This is my dealership.
Just minutes from anywhere in Indy or online at rayskillmanshadeland.com.
Hi, I'm Steve Hartley, owner and founder of High Gear Marketing, a digital advertising company focusing on data to help businesses improve market share and drive new customers. Are you tired with the lack of accountability from your current vendors? Are you frustrated with your return on investment? Well, my program is different. You actually don't pay unless you sell something. High Gear Marketing takes all the risk. You have zero to lose. If you're interested, text me at 317-523-4100.
Universal Roofing and Exteriors is a family-owned and operated business, providing care and honest service for over 30 years. Universal has always been a little bit different. Their certified and trained employees don't just provide excellent work at a fair low price. They care about their customers, simply providing great customer service. Quality, honesty, dependability. That's Universal Roofing and Exteriors. Call us today at 317-257-0779.
Well, back at Plainfield, Indiana, the Winter Classic of the Plainfield Girls Basketball Tournament, where Plainfield holds a 2-point lead over New Pal, 27-25, in a ball game that really went back and forth throughout much of the first half. Scores from around the area last night, a little early for games being reported so far. On the boys' side, Maryville knocked off Arsenal Tech 46-40. It was Whiteland edging Clay City. Again, one of those holiday tournaments, 39-38. On the girls' side, mentioned earlier, Danville stopped Greensburg's 5-game winning streak, 56-53. Also on the girls' side, Jay County knocked off Pendleton Heights, 63-50. Brownsburg beat Lawrence North, 59-52. Ben Davis, 11 better than Cathedral, 53-42, all those in girls' action. Center Grove beat Linton Stockton, 57-24. On the boys' side, Heritage Christian beat Triton Central, 54-45. It was Covenant Christian by 3 over Bishop Chittard, 52-49. And Valpo knocked off Hamilton Southeastern, 49-45. We'll be back with second half play-by-play after this on IndianaHighSchoolSports.com.
Looking for training that makes a difference? Then Genesis Sports Performance is for you. Whether you're a grade school, high school, or college athlete, or just looking to get back into shape, Genesis has customized programs providing rapid gains in strength and conditioning, speed and agility. Genesis features a 7,000 square foot facility with state-of-the-art weight room and huge turf surface. Call Genesis at 386-7459 or visit them at genesissportsperformance.com.
We are way up here. We are up very high, overseeing the court at Plainfield. But we have a couple of runners. We had some nice young ladies, Steve, that doing some running for us, and so we appreciate their work very much. Here, both ball clubs getting onto the court. Your mom said you had to give this back to me? All right. I'm not getting into an argument. Just underway here in the second half of play, and Plainfield holding a 27-25 lead. There's Allie Blum to the bucket with a basket. She has 10 on the night or afternoon. It's probably the morning. I'm losing on all points. Still flustered by the woman that wouldn't let me tip her kids of getting us some water. Back the other way, here's Allie Blum. She'll lay it up, and she missed it. The rebound comes away to Ellie Stewart. Stewart up court in a hurry to Peyton Benj. We're tied at 27, just underway here in the second half. Here's Berkeley Williams. Peyton Benj working on Sadie Eubanks with the left hand. She got it. Benj has 11. New pal coming back in a hurry. Here's Blum. Isabella Gizzi working on Williams. Long bomb by Gizzi for 3. Gizzi with her second 3. She has 10. Both ball clubs coming out firing here. New pal with a 1-point lead, 30-29, 6:40 to go here in the third. Berkeley Williams with the basketball. She'll drive, scoop shot with the right hand, doesn't go. Rebound comes away to Eubanks. Here comes Gizzi. Across the timeline to Miller, she'll lay it up, and she got it. Vivian Miller has 8. Kurt Benj wants a full timeout with 6:26 to play. His ball club trails it by 3.
Universal Roofing and Exteriors is a family-owned and operated business, providing care and honest service for over 30 years. Universal has always been a little bit different. Their certified and trained employees don't just provide excellent work at a fair low price. They care about their customers, simply providing great customer service. Quality, honesty, dependability. That's Universal Roofing and Exteriors. Call us today at 317-257-0779.
Drive home your new Kia from the all-new Ray Skillman Northeast Kia on Shadeland Avenue. We have brand new Kias arriving daily.
Plus, we have a huge selection of certified pre-owned vehicles to choose from.
And payments as low as $199 a month.
We service all makes and models.
And we'll buy your old car on the spot. Right, Oscar?
Y hablamos español.
Come see us at the all-new Ray Skillman Northeast Kia on Shadeland Avenue.
It's not just a car dealership for me. This is my dealership.
Just minutes from anywhere in Indy. Or online at rayskillmanshadeland.com.
Well, New Pal opened up the second half with a quick 7-2 run, and they lead it by 3, 32-29 with 6:18 to go here in the third. The winner will meet the winner of Ron Colley and Greensburg tonight at 7 o'clock. Plainfield the basketball, here's Ellie Stewart. She's met there by Tyler Whitaker. Berkeley Williams with the basketball now, guarded by Vivian Miller. There's Jaden Heffley. So Plainfield on the court with Heffley, Williams, Benge, Stewart, and Barnes. Here's a shot by Heffley, and she got it to go. Jaden Heffley with 4. That trims the New Pal lead to 1 at 32-31. Isabella Gizzi. She has 10. Sadie Hubank, she's on the court with a pair of personal fouls, as is Gizzi and Vivian Miller for the Lady Dragons. And Blum lost the handle, and Stewart comes away with it for the Lady Quakers. She loses control. Barnes picks it back up. And the Lady Quakers will reset. New Pal on the court with Gizzi, Miller, Whitaker, Hubanks, and Blum. The same lineup at the start of the ball game. We've got a push. And it looks like Berkeley Williams will pick up the personal foul. They're going to charge Peyton Benge with that one, and that's a second personal on Benge here in the ball game. First team foul in Plainfield in the half. So Benge and Ellie Stewart with a pair of personal fouls for Plainfield. 32-31. New Pal with a 1-point lead, 5:18 to go here in the third. Today's ball game brought to you by Universal Roofing and Exteriors. Visit Universal at universalrfg.com. Gizzy's 3 is a tad short. Scramble for the loose ball, and the Lady Dragons come away with it. That's Tyler Whitaker with the basketball. Here's Blum. She's stripped of it. Heffley comes away with it for Plainfield. Here comes Jaden. Bounces in the corner. Stewart, top of the circle to Benge. Here's Heffley again. Ellie Stewart. She'll reset with 4:40 to go. We'll have scores from around the area as they roll in. A little early yet. A lot of holiday tournament action going on. Follow us on Twitter at INDHS Sports. We have an off-the-ball foul. Vivian Miller will pick up her third personal foul. And that's the first team foul on New Pal here in the half. Ambry Corbin comes back in for Plainfield. Kylie Baranek comes in. She'll replace Miller. So Miller checks out with 3 personal fouls. She has 8 points with 4:30 to go here in the third. Here's Ellie Stewart. She drives. Scoop shots knocked away. And the personal foul is going to go against Tyler Whitaker. That'll be the first against Whitaker. Second team foul on New Pal here in the half. Ellie Stewart will go to the line shooting 2. She hasn't been to the line a whole heck of a lot this year, only 8 of 11. Pretty good percentage, though. 8 of 11, and she makes it 9 of 12. Barnes had a career-high 17 points against, check that, a season-high 17 points against Tri-West, and a season-high 9 rebounds against Perry Meridian as she drills her second. Stewart with her first 2 points. Lady Quakers up by 1, 33-32. Here's Gizzi from 3. Got it! Gizzi with her third 3. She has 13 to lead all scores. 35-33. Lady Dragons with a 2-point lead. And Ellie Stewart threw it away. She was looking for help, trying to find Kendall Holman, who's in the ball game for the first time here in the second half. That'll stop the clock with 4:04 to go here in the third. 35-33. New Pal, the winner, to meet the winner of Ron Colley and Greensburg. Here's Isabella Gizzi. And she is stripped of the basketball by Ellie Stewart. Ball goes out of bounds. Today's ball game brought to you by Greg Hubler Ford. Visit Greg Hubler Ford at www.greghublerford.com. And by Genesis Sports Performance. Give Genesis a shot at genesissportsperformance.com and take advantage of that 50% off savings as Gizzy launches a long bomb. In and out, Benj with the rebound. Here come the Quakers. They trail it by 2. Berkeley Williams. She drives right side. Here's Holman. Check that Corbin. Peyton Benj with the basketball, working on Eubanks. Eubanks has done a nice job defensively against Benj. Berkeley Williams. Corbin. Holman. They throw it away. Here comes Gizzy with the basketball. She'll drive, pushes off. She's going to be called with a personal. Oh, one referee called a personal on Gizzy, the other called a block. Which way are they going to go? They're going to go with Berkeley Williams picking up the personal foul. So they're going to go with a block prior to the shot. So that'll be the first personal foul on Berkeley Williams, second team foul in Plainfield. Gizzy to inbound underneath the bucket. Here's Isabella Gizzy. In the corner to Bloom. She'll drive, she traveled. Nope, they're going to call a push against Ellie Stewart. That's her third. So Stewart with 3 personal fouls, Benj with 2. That's the third personal foul on the Lady Quakers. 3:01 to play. It's a 2-point New Pal lead. Here's Allie Bloom. Bounces underneath, intended for Gizzy, and the ball's picked off by Kendall Home. Here comes Berkeley Williams. Stewart. Play catch in backcourt with 2:45 to play here in the third. Benj took a step. She took that famous Euro step, and it was one too many. So Plainfield turns it over with 2:45 to play. They trail it by 2. Visit us at IndianaHighSchoolSports.com. We'll have game recaps later today from games this afternoon and from late last night. Here's Allie Bloom to Gizzy. 2:30 to play. New Pal up 35-33. Gizzy stepped back long bomb, and it's off the back of the rim. And the rebound comes away to Tyler Whitaker. She's double-teamed there in the corner and stepped on the end line. And Plainfield will get the ball back. They trail it by 2. So ever since Kurt Benj called that timeout, as Plainfield or New Pal got off to a 7-2 lead to start the second half, everything has kind of settled down. And frankly, has been more in Plainfield's favor. Here's Ambry Corbin. Berkeley Williams launches a 3. It is short. The rebound comes away to Caroline Pugh. It goes out of bounds, and New Pal will get the ball. Pugh and Bloom raced to the basketball, but went off of Pugh. And New Pal will get it with under 2 minutes to play. Gizzy will walk it across the timeline. She has 13 points, averages 23.5 a game. And the jump shot there by Kylie Baranek goes in, her first of the morning. The 5'6" sophomore gives her Lady Dragons a 4-point lead at 37-33, minute 30 to play. Ambry Corbin. Here's Ellie Stewart, guarded there by Isabella Gizzy. Benj, top of the circle. Here's Berkeley Williams. She and Corbin play catch in backcourt. Minute 18 to play. Corbin bounces underneath the Stewart, and she traveled. Stewart took an extra step. Substitutions. Morgan Barnes comes back in, replacing Kendall Holman. Holman checking out with 2 points, both those coming in the first quarter. 37-33. New Pal with a 4-point lead. Here's Baranek. Inside is Gizzy. Lady Dragons playing catch around the perimeter. Under a minute to play now. Gizzy drives, left-handed shot won't go. Loose ball tipped around, and Benj comes away with it. Gizzy clearly looks a little frustrated. 48 seconds to play. Here's Barnes. Berkeley Williams. Cross-court feed to Ellie Stewart. She launches from 3. It is no good, and Bloom comes away with the rebound. Ahead to Gizzy with 35 seconds to play. 3 from Gizzy. It is good! Gizzy got the roll there. And Kurt Benj wants a 30-second timeout. We'll keep it here. That's the third 3 here in the second half for Isabella Gizzi. She has a game-high 16 points, 4 threes. 31.4 to play here in the third. It's a 7-point lead for New Pal, the winner to meet the winner of Roncalli and Greensburg. Today's ball game built by Universal Roofing and Exteriors. Visit Universal at universalrfg.com or give Sam or Rob Urey a call at 317-257-0779. And driven by Greg Hubler Ford, www.greghublerford.com. Experience the Greg Hubler promise. And by Genesis Sports Performance. That 50% off first month special is unbelievable. That's at their 96th and Michigan Road location on the northwest side of Indianapolis. Plainfield has the basketball. They trail by 7 with 23 seconds to go. We'll see if they go for one shot. Here is Corbin. Her shot is blocked, and Gizzi comes away with the basketball for New Pal. Gizzi, her jumper is blocked, and we've got a whistle. Personal foul is going to go against the Quakers. Berkeley Williams will pick up her second personal foul. Fourth team foul on Plainfield here in the half. Stops the clock with 12.9 to go. Gizzi will be on the line shooting 2. First time, believe it or not, that New Pal has gone to the free throw stripe. Gizzi, an 84% free thrower on the season. She nails her first. She'll have another. Gizzi with 10 points here in the third. Ellie Stewart checks back in the ball game, replacing Ambry Corbin. Corbin checking out with a pair of points. 2 free throws in the second quarter. Gizzi will have another. And she drilled it. Gizzi with a game-high 18 points. And New Pal now with their largest lead at 9. 5 seconds to play. Here's Williams with the basketball. She lays it up, and she got it to go! Berkeley Williams with a key shot at the buzzer. Her 12th. And at the end of 3 quarters of play, it's a 42-35 lead for New Pal.
Universal Roofing and Exteriors is a family-owned and operated business, providing care and honest service for over 30 years. Universal has always been a little bit different. Their certified and trained employees don't just provide excellent work at a fair low price. They care about their customers, simply providing great customer service. Quality, honesty, dependability. That's Universal Roofing and Exteriors. Call us today at 317-257-0779. Looking for training that makes a difference? Then Genesis Sports Performance is for you. Whether you're a grade school, high school, or college athlete, or just looking to get back into shape, Genesis has customized programs providing rapid gains in strength and conditioning, speed and agility. Genesis features a 7,000 square foot facility with state-of-the-art weight room and huge turf surface. Call Genesis at 386-7459 or visit them at genesissportsperformance.com.
We have a fresh 8 on the clock. New Pal has the basketball, and they lead it by 7, 42-35. And in the third quarter, it was all Isabella Gizzi who pumped in 11 points. 3 of them, check that, 9 from three-point range. She had 3 threes. Isabella 4 threes on the morning session. Plainfield with the basketball. They trail it by 7. Just underway here in the fourth quarter as Ellie Stewart's shot is no good. She gets her own rebound. Shot there by Vivian Miller. She's playing with 3 personals. Williams from long range is no good. Loose ball, scramble, and we're going to be tied up, and looks like the possession arrow will favor Plainfield with 7:25 to play. Berkeley Williams inbound. She has 12 points here in the morning session. She has the basketball, guarded there by Isabella Gizzi, the freshman. Top of the circle, that's Jaden Heffley. Her shot's no good. And the loose ball comes away to New Pal. Here comes Isabella Gizzi. Bounces ahead. Inside feed to Sadie Eubank. She misses, and Morgan Barnes comes away with it for Plainfield. Barnes, the ball's knocked away by Gizzi. Plainfield crowd wanted a personal foul there. Gizzy has 2 personals, Vivian Miller with 3, Sadie Eubanks with 2 for New Pal. New Pal on the court with Miller, Gizzy, Baranek, Eubanks, and Pugh. Here's Peyton Benj with the basketball. She has 11. 9 of those came in the first half, so she's been pretty quiet here in the second. And we got a personal. Looks like Allie Bloom will pick up the personal. Allie Bloom picks up personal foul number 3. And that'll be the 3rd team foul on New Pal here in the half. Stops the clock with 6:45 to play. 42-35, Lady Dragons. Inside feed is thrown away by Berkeley Williams. New Pal comes away with it. Here comes Gizzy, drives the length of the court, lays it up with the left hand, and good. Gizzy has 20. And the referee blows the whistle for some reason. Looks like Bloom may have been shaken up a bit. Nonetheless, it's a 9-point lead for Plainfield, for New Pal, their largest of the morning, with 6:33 to play. Plainfield needs a run. Here's Ellie Stewart. Gets a pick from Benj with 6:20 to go. Benj lays it up with the right hand. Good, and a foul. Benj used her 6'1 frame. She got the bucket. And the personal foul against Kylie Baranek. That'll be her first, 4th team foul on New Pal here in the half. Peyton Benj on the line. She's 3 of 3 from the stripe. She'll have an opportunity to convert the 3-point play. And her shot won't fall. And what do we have here? We got a whistle. And looks like we may have had a lane violation. So Benj will get another opportunity with 6:19 to go in this one. And her shot rims around and out. Bloom with the rebound. She outlets it to Vivian Miller. Inside is Eubanks. Bloom launches a long 3. Her shot won't go. Benj with the rebound. Quakers need a couple of buckets. They trail it by 7, 44-37. We're at the 6-minute mark. Here comes Ellie Stewart. Inside goes Berkeley Williams, and we're going to have a foul. Looks like Williams will pick up the personal. That's the 3rd on Williams, so Williams and Stewart each with 3 personals. It's a 5th team foul on Plainfield. They trail it by 7. 5:49 to go. Winner will meet Ron Colley in Greensburg. Tonight, 7 o'clock. We'll have the Ron Colley in Greensburg broadcast about 20 to 30 minutes after this one. Follow us on Twitter at INDHS Sports. We'll have game recaps posted up there, and we try to tag as many kids as possible. Here's Isabella Gizzy. She gets it to Bloom. She slides. No call. Now what do we have? We're going to have a personal foul called against Plainfield. Allie Bloom. Actually, the foul is going to go against New Pal. That'll be her 4th personal foul. Kylie Baranek checks out of the ball game. So does Bloom. Ella Holman comes back in for New Pal. And we're going to have timeout on the court with 5:20 to play. It's a 7-point Plainfield deficit.
I bought a 2020 Kia Telluride. It's amazing. I love how spacious it is. I can fit all of my children in there as well as all of my signs for my job. The customer experience here is top notch. They are super quick, get me in, whether it's an oil change or anything else, and make sure that I am well taken care of.
Well, the difference in this ball game so far was a 17-8 third-quarter scoring advantage for New Pal. They open it up with a 7-2 run to start the second half. Plus, New Pal has drilled 8 threes in the ball game. Plainfield only has 1. And they trail it by 7, 44-37 with 5:20 to play. Here's Ellie Stewart. She's guarded there by Tyler Whitaker. Berkeley Williams inside the bench. She turns on Eubanks, lays it up and good. And she's fouled going to the bucket. Sadie Eubanks will pick up her third personal foul. Peyton Benj now with 15. And Peyton Benj will be on the line trying to convert the three-point play. Her ball club trails it by 5. And she misses. Benj gets her own rebound, and she's tied up, and we've got a jump ball. Possession arrow goes towards New Pal. Just over 5 minutes to play. Benj with a team-high 15 points. Isabella Gizzi leads all scorers for New Pal with 20. Full court pressure applied now by the Lady Quakers. Under 5 minutes to go. Here's Gizzi. Jumps it across the timeline to Miller. Eubanks has it in the corner. And the Lady Dragons will try to run a little bit of clock. Here goes Gizzi to the bucket. She's fouled. Berkeley Williams will pick up her fourth personal foul. That'll be the sixth team foul on Plainfield. Williams will go to the bench in favor of Ambry Corbin. So Williams checks out with 12 personal points. 4:36 to go. Ella Holman will inbound. She finds Gizzi in backcourt, met there by Corbin. Here's Miller. Tries to find Holman inside, and then the ball's knocked away, and they're going to call Gizzi for it over and back. It looked like Sarah Gizzi, the head coach, said that, hey, Plainfield touched it, but the referees won't go for that one, and Plainfield will get the ball back with 4:23 to play. They trail it by 5, 44-39. Plainfield coming in at 5-8 on the season. New Pal at 7-7. Here's Ambry Corbin to the bucket. Her first of the morning. She has 4. Her first field goal, and Plainfield now within 3 at 44-41. 4:05 to go. Here's Sadie Eubanks. She's double-teamed there. Benjamin Stewart drives the bucket, lays it up and in. Nice move by Eubanks. She has 6, her first field goal here in the second half. And will go to the line with an opportunity to convert the three-point play. Jaden Heffley on the foul. It's the 7th team foul on Plainfield. And Eubanks misses. Her ball club leads it by 5. Berkeley Williams back in the ball game. Ball goes out of bounds, and the Lady Quakers will get it back with just under 4 minutes to play. 46-41. Ellie Stewart will inbound underneath the bucket. Today's ball game brought to you by Universal Roofing and Exteriors. Visit Universal at universalrfg.com. Here's Peyton Benj to the bucket. She throws it up with the right hand. Won't go. Rebound comes away to New Pal. Underneath is Isabella Gizzi, and she's going to pick up the personal. No, she's not. They're going to say the basketball was knocked out of bounds. That would have been the third personal on Gizzi. Back the other way is Ellie Stewart. She's locked there by Tyler Whitaker. Inside is Peyton Benj. Lays it up with the left hand. Won't go. Gets her own rebound. Puts it back up and in. Benj has 6 here in the quarter. 17 on the morning. And it's a 3-point lead now for New Pal. 46-43. 3:18 to play. Here's Gizzi. She pulls up from 18. Got it. Gizzi has 22. And the Lady Dragons are back up by 5, 48-43, 3:04 to play. And we have a foul on New Pal. Looks like Tyler Whitaker will pick up her second personal foul. Stops the clock with an even 3 minutes to play. Ellie Stewart on the line, shooting 2. She's drilled her first 2 free throws in the third quarter. And that one bangs in and out. She had a season-high 7 assists against Terre Haute South earlier this year. Peyton Benj checks out. Caroline Pugh checks in. Stewart's second shot, and she got that one. 3 of 4 from the stripe. And the Lady Quakers trim the New Pal lead to 4 at 48-44, just under 3 minutes to go. Here's Vivian Miller with the basketball for New Pal. Top of the circle to Gizzy. Ball gets knocked away by Embry Corbin. Gizzy gets it back. Here we've got a scramble and a loose ball. Whitaker with the basketball. What do we got here? And Sarah Gizzy wants timeout. With 2:40 to go, it's New Pal by 4.
Hi, I'm Steve Hartley, owner and founder of High Gear Marketing, a digital advertising company focusing on data to help businesses improve market share and drive new customers. Are you tired with the lack of accountability from your current vendors? Are you frustrated with your return on investment? Well, my program is different. You actually don't pay unless you sell something. High Gear Marketing takes all the risk. You have zero to lose. If you're interested, text me at 317-523-4100.
Well, back at Plainfield High School, the Plainfield Girls Winter Classic. We've got a good one here. 2:40 to play. New Pal with a 4-point lead, 48-44. Isabella Gizzy leading all scorers with 22 points. 15 of those coming in the second half, 11 in the third quarter. Peyton Benj is tops for Plainfield with 15. Lady Dragons have the basketball, inbounded by Ellie Blum. Here's Isabella Gizzy. Met there by Embry Corbin. Drives it across the timeline, flips it to Miller. Here's Gizzy. Expect her to have the ball in her hands as much as possible with 2:25 to play. Post-game show will have scoring and from this ball game and scores from around the area. We do have a couple of scores rolling in with 2:10 to play here. Tyler Whitaker in backcourt to Vivian Miller, so New Pal's going to run some clock with a 4-point lead. Here's Miller. She gets tied up by Berkeley Williams, and we have a loose ball and a scramble for it, and we have a jump ball, and the possession arrow will favor Plainfield. Peyton Benj checks back in, replacing Caroline Pugh. Pugh, a 5'11 freshman. Plainfield has a couple of freshmen, Berkeley Williams and Pugh, to name two that play significant minutes. Berkeley, obviously a significant contributor. Minute 50 to play, and Ellie Stewart's picked up the basketball by Whitaker, and Stewart knocks it out of bounds, and New Pal will get it back with a minute 48 to go. Costly turnover there by the Lady Quakers. 1:48 to play, both teams in the bonus. And Isabella Gizzy will inbound. She does so to Sadie Eubanks. Here's Miller to Tyler Whitaker. Both teams in the bonus. And Allie Bloom dribbled the basketball off her leg. And Plainfield will get the basketball back with a minute 35 to go. Morgan Barnes checks back in, replacing Jaden Heffley. Heffley checks out with 4 points in the morning session. Minute 30 to play. Here comes Ellie Stewart. She races across the timeline, met there by Tyler Whitaker. She tries to find Morgan Barnes underneath, and the basketball goes out of bounds, so another turnover here for Plainfield. That was a costly one with a minute 26 to go. New Pal will take a timeout with a minute 26 to play. It's New Pal by 4 at IndianaHighSchoolSports.com.
Drive home your new Kia from the all-new Ray Skillman Northeast Kia on Shadeland Avenue. We have brand new Kias arriving daily.
Plus, we have a huge selection of certified pre-owned vehicles to choose from.
And payments as low as $199 a month.
We service all makes and models.
And we'll buy your old car on the spot. Right, Oscar?
Y hablamos español.
Come see us at the all-new Ray Skillman Northeast Kia on Shadeland Avenue.
It's not just a car dealership for me. This is my dealership.
Just minutes from anywhere in Indy or online at rayskillmanshadeland.com.
Universal Roofing and Exteriors is a family-owned and operated business, providing care and honest service for over 30 years. Universal has always been a little bit different. Their certified and trained employees don't just provide excellent work at a fair low price. They care about their customers, simply providing great customer service. Quality, honesty, dependability. That's Universal Roofing and Exteriors. Call us today at 317-257-0779.
This one may go down to the wire. Minute 26 to go. Plainfield with a 4-point, they trail by 4, 48-44. This may come down to who has the basketball at the end. It's been all New Pal here in the second half. That third quarter where they outscored Plainfield 17-8 has really been the difference in the ball game. Vivian Miller races up court to Isabella Gizzi. She'll pull it back out. Shut off there by Berkeley Williams. Williams hawks her from behind, steals the basketball, and she goes hard into the bleachers. She tried to save it. Looks like she's okay. She's going to try to walk it off. Tough young lady. She'll walk it off. She wants to stay in the ball game. Minute 11 to play. New Pal will get the basketball. This morning's ball game built by Universal Roofing and Exteriors. Visit Universal at universalrfg.com. The referee is giving Williams a second to regain her composure, but she's going to have to come out. Jaden Heffley checks back in, replacing Williams. Gets a hug from Coach Kurt Benj. And I doubt we'll see Williams anymore here this morning. Get some help from the trainer. Miller inbounds for New Pal to Gizzi. Minute 10 to play. Gizzi's tied up and she's fouled. Personal foul will go against Plainfield, and that will go against Morgan Barnes. That'll be her second personal foul. 8th team foul in Plainfield. Gizzi will go to the line in the bonus. Gizzi had 33 points against Whiteland and a season-high 8 rebounds against Delta. 84% from the line. Her first shot rolls around and in. She'll have another. Gizzi with 23 points, lead all scorers, equaling her season average at 23.5. 5'8" senior. Undecided so far in her college choice, according to her mom, Sarah, the head coach. 24 points for Gizzi. It's a 6-point lead with a minute to play. Ellie Stewart, Morgan Barnes. 2-3 zone set up by New Pal. Here's Peyton Benj in the corner to Stewart. Launches from 3. It won't go. The rebound comes away to Vivian Miller for New Pal. Under a minute to play. Isabella Gizzi with the basketball. She'll dash it across the timeline. And she'll set it up and try to run some clock with 35 seconds to go. Gizzi. Whoa. Foot stepped on the end line, or on the half-court stripe. And she's called for over and back. That'll stop the clock with 32.7 to go. It's a 6-point New Pal lead. Lady Quakers need a couple of buckets in a hurry. Jaden Heffley inbounds in backcourt. Here comes Ellie Stewart. Met there by Tyler Whitaker. Top of the circle to Peyton Benj. 24 seconds to go. They need a 3. Here's Benj. Morgan Barnes, guarded by Gizzi. Drives the paint. Can't find any help there. Here comes Heffley for 3. Got it! Jaden Heffley nails a huge 3, and that trims the lead to 3 points, 50-47 with 13.7 to go on IndianaHighSchoolSports.com.
Looking for training that makes a difference? Then Genesis Sports Performance is for you. Whether you're a grade school, high school, or college athlete, or just looking to get back into shape, Genesis has customized programs providing rapid gains in strength and conditioning, speed and agility. Genesis features a 7,000 square foot facility with state-of-the-art weight room and huge turf surface. Call Genesis at 386-7459 or visit them at GenesisSportsPerformance.com.
$13.7 to go in this one. And it looks like they may have called Heffley's shot a 2 as opposed to a 3. Nonetheless, the Lady Quakers have trimmed this New Pal lead to 4 at 50-46 with 13.7 to go. They're going to have to foul in a hurry. Vivian Miller inbound. She does so to Gizzi 12 seconds ago with 10. Got a foul. Gizzi, and she's fouled from behind with 7.3 to go. A lot of time ran off there. Personal foul is going against Ellie Stewart, her 4th. And that'll send Isabella Gizzi back to the free throw stripe where she is 4-4. Peyton Benj comes in. She had a breather. Caroline Pugh checks out. Benj with a team-high 17 points. Gizzi with 24. Looks for point 25. She got it. She'll have another. Plainfield needs a foul in a hurry. 7.3 to go. Gizzi's second shot and rolls around and in. She has 26. New Pal with a 6-point lead, and Gizzi strips the basketball, and that will end the ball game. Time runs out, and the final score here this afternoon in Game 1 of the Plainfield Winter Classic. It's New Pal 52, Plainfield 46. Back with our post-game show after this on IndianaHighSchoolSports.com.
Universal Roofing and Exteriors is a family-owned and operated business, providing care and honest service for over 30 years. Universal has always been a little bit different. Their certified and trained employees don't just provide excellent work at a fair low price. They care about their customers, simply providing great customer service. Quality, honesty, dependability. That's Universal Roofing and Exteriors. Call us today at 317-257-0779.
Hi, I'm Steve Hartley, owner and founder of High Gear Marketing, a digital advertising company focusing on data to help businesses improve market share and drive new customers. Are you tired with the lack of accountability from your current vendors? Are you frustrated with your return on investment? Well, my program is different. You actually don't pay unless you sell something. High Gear Marketing takes all the risk. You have zero to lose. If you're interested, text me at 317-523-4100.
Drive home your new Kia from the all-new Ray Skillman Northeast Kia on Shadeland Avenue. We have brand new Kias arriving daily.
Plus, we have a huge selection of certified pre-owned vehicles to choose from.
And payments as low as $199 a month.
We service all makes and models.
And we'll buy your old car on the spot, right, Oscar?
Y hablamos español.
Come see us at the all-new Ray Skillman Northeast Kia on Shadeland Avenue.
It's not just a car dealership for me. This is my dealership.
Just minutes from anywhere in Indy or online at rayskillmanshadeland.com.
Looking for training that makes a difference? Then Genesis Sports Performance is for you. Whether you're a grade school, high school, or college athlete, or just looking to get back into shape, Genesis has customized programs providing rapid gains in strength and conditioning, speed and agility. Genesis features a 7,000 square foot facility with state-of-the-art weight room and huge turf surface. Call Genesis at 386-7459 or visit them at genesissportsperformance.com.
Well, back at Plainfield High School, as Greensburg and Ron Colley are on the court warming up, and this ball game will start in about 18 minutes or so. Here in Game 1, it was New Pal knocking off Plainfield 52-46. They'll meet the winner of this ball game in Game 2. They'll meet the winner at 7 o'clock tonight. Scoring for Plainfield, they were led by Peyton Benj with 17 points. Berkeley Williams had 12. Jaden Heffley had 7, including a huge bucket late in the fourth quarter. Ambry Corbin had 4. Ellie Stewart with 3, and Kendall Holman with 2. The Lady Quakers were 10 of 17 from the foul line. For New Pal, they moved to 8 and 7. Plainfield drops to 5 and 9. New Pal was led in scoring by Isabella Gizzi, who had 26 points. 19 coming in the second half. Allie Blum had 10. Vivian Miller with 8. Sadie Hubanks with 6. And Kylie Baranek with 2 points. The Lady Dragons were 6 of 7 from the free throw stripe. Isabella Gizzi was a perfect 6 of 6. She really got it going in the second half. She had 7 points in the first half of play. So once again, the final score, it's New Pal 52, Plainfield 46. We'll be back with Game 2 here in about 20 minutes on IndianaHighSchoolSports.com.